Welcome to the WHHI Daily News. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. Let's begin with today's news headlines. Law enforcement agencies are reviewing a call for assistance from the public in locating a South Carolina mother and her 2-year-old son who have been missing now since June 24th. The request came last Friday on the eve of Sophia Van Dam's 21st birthday. Van Dam and Mateo mysteriously disappeared 4 months ago and have not been heard from since. Van Dam was in Beaufort and staying at her parents' home when she was last seen, and she was planning to return to her residence in Sumter. Her vehicle was found at her Sumter home, but there was no sign of Van Dam or Mateo when police checked after being contacted by her family. Well, it's taken nearly a year, but the Beaufort County Schools book review committees are down to the last dozen books to evaluate for questionable content. The committees vote this week to return all 11 books being reviewed for grades 9 through 12 back to their library shelves. So far, only 4 of the 85 books reviewed have been banned, though others have been limited to what grade levels can check them out. A final decision still rests with the school board on returning the latest books, awaiting any appeals. And a proposed deal between the town of Hilton Head and the Volunteers in Medicine Clinic on the island's north end that would lease 1.3 acres to VIM for more parking might see it be also used to plant an orchard of fruit and nut trees. VIM organizers tell the Charleston Post and Courier they want to create a canopy of the trees, a food forest. The clinic already is home of what's called the Pharmacy, a former dance classroom now filled with hydroponic containers that produce 30,000 heads of leafy vegetables a year. And VIM thinks there are a lot of other parking lots on the island where small orchards could work. Well, get ready for a colder, wetter winter here in the Lowcountry thanks to El Nino. According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, strong El Nino conditions are favored for this winter, which could impact weather conditions not only here in South Carolina, but across much of the United States. El Nino is a climate pattern in the Pacific Ocean that can affect weather worldwide. During El Nino, trade winds weaken and warm water is pushed east toward the west coast of the United States. And finally, the Beaufort County Alcohol and Drug Abuse Department, in partnership with the Beaufort County Sheriff's Office, is again participating in the DEA National Prescription Take Back program that allows people to properly dispose of unused prescription drugs. The event will be held Saturday, October 28th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at 2 locations. First, the Beaufort County Bluffton Government Center on Bluffton Parkway, and also the Bluffton County Sheriff's Office Law Enforcement Center in Beaufort. And drop-off is for pills only. Do not bring liquids or sharps or needles. For those who can't attend the event, well, local drop-off sites are conveniently located around the county and are available anytime. For more information on these stories and many more, please check out the media sources listed on the screen. And remember to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And check out our website at WHHITV.com. If you have a news tip, a story idea, or even a cool weather photo, you just email it to us at news@WHHITV.com. And this weather has been absolutely gorgeous. Will it continue, Maria?
Thanks, Robyn. Yep, so taking a look ahead, we are going to continue to have some beautiful weather this week, but we are going to see warmer temperatures than we've been having. So taking a look at Tuesday, it's going to be sunny, with Hilton having a high 75, a low of 57, Bluffton's going to have a high 76, a low of 53, and Beaufort's going to have a high 76 and a low of 52. The sunrise for Tuesday is going to be at 7:33, and sunset's going to be at 6:40. Looking at the beach tides, low tide's going to be at 1:02 p.m., and high tide's going to be at 6:12 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week, Wednesday, it's going to be cloudy with the highs getting into the upper 70s, lows in the 60s. Come Thursday, it's going to be partly cloudy with the highs getting into the 80s, lows staying in the 60s. And then come Friday, it's going to be sunny to partly cloudy with the highs in the 80s again and lows in the 60s. That's it for today. Let's head back to the desk.
Coming up after the break, we'll visit the Bluffton Seafood and Arts Festival. Don't go away.